Sunday, May 10th, and happy Mother's Day. Everybody make sure they're taking care of mama today. I'm here to take care of you because we got a beautiful slate of games in baseball for Sunday. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down a ton of my favorite player props on the entire slate. Not to mention, we're going to be talking about who's going to be sending one out of the park on Sunday and cashing us out for a home run. And then we're going to go over to the sports books where I'm going to tell you exactly who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in. And let's get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me. We just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get started and break down all these plays we have in store for you for Sunday, go on ahead and smash the like button. If I get just one like on this video, when that sportsbook play of the day cashes on Sunday, one of you that comments below will get $100. So make sure you're smashing that like button so I can give away some money and so that you can support the channel. It means a ton. I do this every single day, never missing a beat, crushing the MLB all season long. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a free play drop. But the single most important thing that you can do, go down below, visit my buddy Stan, because he's got ways for you to build your bankroll, get more free plays, lock these in for free, all right down below. My buddy Stan, he's waiting for you. And he's going to bring you on over here where that big, beautiful golden W's where you can get bonus free plays, home run cheat sheets, lotto, parlays. All this stuff is for absolutely free. There's premium options as well that you can get in and get some more winning plays for your bankroll to just straight up grow. So get on over to Winible, join the free plan at the minimum, get in the free Discord, get all those extra free plays. If you want premium where you don't have to come out of pocket and pay me, go on ahead and sign up for any one of these apps. I mean, they're tremendous welcome bonuses. Some of them you get money without even depositing any money, like Sleeper, where you get a free $20 without even depositing. When you do deposit, you get a $100 deposit match and that free 30 days when you sign up with code FFAPE. And the one that I like the most right now is Polymarket. Just better lines. We crushed it in the UFC. You'll see that in a moment. We've been crushing it in the MLB over there. The lines on DraftKings or FanDuel are like -130. Over there, they're like -110. So some great value there as well. We absolutely love Polymarket right now. So sign up with code FFAPE and get that free 30 days. That's tons of different ways where you can get 30 days, not just those two. Those are just my two favorites right now with the promos and just Polymarket, legal in all 50 states. It's tremendous. So take advantage, get on over there and sign up. We are about to absolutely destroy and dominate this UFC card on Saturday. We got one left. If we win that one, it's a full sweep. Minus the free play. I haven't gotten to the Shemaev fight yet. Hopefully he submits them. But we do have Josh Van here on the money line. Just got taken down in round one. Hopefully he crushes it for us so we can say we swept in premium for the UFC card. But either way, tremendous night in the UFC and a tremendous day again in the MLB. Now, before we get going into the video, gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We're not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18-year-old or legal age or jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. They're all right in front of you. I do receive a commission, but on top of that, you get ways to grow your bankroll with all those deposit matches, lock these plays in for me for free, get great promos, all of it right at your fingertips. Let's get in to the video. And we're back for the recap, and I almost didn't even record tonight because I am a big fan of the UFC, especially when there's great cards like this one that's on here tonight on Saturday. And I'm going to be up all night, and I didn't want to take a break. As you can see, I'm looking there watching. Josh Van is not doing well. Tierra is kind of dominating. It's still early. I'm hoping Van wins this one. But either way, a tremendous night here. So I almost didn't record it just so I could enjoy the fights further, and I'll have to be getting up a little extra early to make mama some pancakes and everything for breakfast in bed. So take care of your wives, take care of your mothers, and have a day on Mother's Day. Now, this is exactly what we did here in Premium. We haven't hit a 4-man, man. I don't know what's going on. We were hitting 58Xs and 27Xs and 30Xs last week. This week is dried up in the 4-man department. So we've been playing it a little bit safer. We got some 2-mans that have been absolutely cooking. We had Vlad Guerrero and Daddy Shea. I know you guys out there like when I call him Daddy Shea and say all that stuff that you guys are sitting there laughing, saying pause when I say it. But that's just the way it rolls off the tongue sometimes. You know what I mean? That was a pause as well. What is wrong with me? Anyway, we had Shea Langoliers with Vlad Guerrero, 500 to win 996 on that one. Nice little 2-man for the boys. And then we also had Jose Ramirez at a straight play, minus 117. Absolutely gorgeous there. Now, like I said, with the 4-mans and above, we have legs with 18, some of it. We take some shots in Premium. Super low unit plays, but we do take some shots. We were having great success, like I said, about 6 days ago. It kind of dried up in those big play departments. We were hitting those 8X like every day, a couple of them. We hit some 52Xs. We'll get there again. I'm not worried about it. But like I said, right now, we're going to be taking some straight bets and some 2-mans on top of that so you guys can have some fun and win some plays as we go here. These are higher. When we drop the 2-mans in the straight plays for the player props in baseball, they're half units to a unit. I let you know what to lock it in with. We went half units on those two and cashed them out. We also had the Blue Jays on the money line who won in an amazing fashion. Now, we also had the Yankees and the Mets, and both New York teams let us down. And I'm telling you what, right now, I will never bet the Mets again. I don't care if they win every single game the rest of the season. They are, on paper, one of the best teams in the MLB, but just can't get out of their own way. It's insane. But we dominated the UFC. We had this one there under 1.5 with Atabe Gutierrez. He almost got it in the first round, but ended up knocking out Ozzy there as soon as the second round kicked off. And then Grant Dawson and dude, I suck at names and these UFC names, I tell you what. But Matuze Rebubude over there versus Grant Dawson over 2.5 rounds. That one did go the distance. I think he knocked him out in the third half, or the second half of the third round. Excuse me. Trying to watch the UFC and talk is very difficult. But anyway, in this one, we had a plus money play. King Green, Gutierrez, and Sabatini as well. We loved all three of them, mashed them up together for another plus money play. And Kapalov for the win here. Nice plus money win on the night for that one. 1,000 to 2,500. We do have Josh Van for another plus money. And then, as always, our free play is one leg away. We had Gutierrez for the knockout, I do believe, and Shimaev by submission or knockout as well. All that hype for that fight, we'll see. You guys will know the result by the time I'm talking about this. But as all that hype for that fight and how they go back and forth, normally I would think it was like fake and they're just trying to bait us into taking that the fight won't go the distance. This one's a little different. I feel like it's super personal. It kind of reminds me of like Conor versus Khabib when Khabib's crew jumped into the octagon after Khabib beat Conor that one time. And this one might get ugly at the end of the fight here, but we do have a great fight in store for us. This one's a good one as well with Van and Tierra. Whatever, dude. I told you UFC names. It should be a great fight. But anyway, that was the recap. We have dominated UFC again. We're going to get back to the days where you guys called me the UFC GOAT because we got some great fight cards coming up. It kind of slowed down. Some of them were kind of so-so. Paramount, I was super excited that took over for the streaming of the UFC so everybody could watch them for free and not pay for the pay-per-views. But they've kind of been lackluster. Some good fights here and there, but I really do like the next couple fight nights and numbered nights. I think we're getting into peak fight season, so that is very, very exciting. So without further ado, that's enough of me rambling. Let's get to the free plays for you guys on Sunday. I had to do it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And I think this game, the Athletics versus Baltimore, is going to be one of the higher scoring games on Sunday. I love Shea Langoliers once again to get it done for us. I told you guys yesterday, he had a bad game. He's going to probably get 5 or 6 in this one. And he did just that. I think Sunday he's going to have an even better game, if I'm being honest. I do like him for a home run in this spot. And as you can see here, he's already got one against Bassett. These pitchers on the Orioles are just not good. Shea Langoliers against those right-handed pitchers, 317 batting average. He's been on absolute fire. And Bassett, He's just not good, guys. 3.52 ERA versus those righties, 2.79 batting average allowed. No home runs, but I think that changes on Sunday. We are taking Shea Langoliers in our 3-man for our home run play that you will get at the end of the video, but we love him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we're going with Nick Kurtz here in this spot. He's just been on absolute fire, 4 in a row, clearing this line. Think he's going to have another big game on Sunday. I like the Athletics again in this matchup with Bassett on the mound with that 5.91 ERA. Now, Severino, he has struggled this year, but I do think he's got some good stuff. Do think he's going to be able to slow down the Orioles enough for the Athletics to probably win this game here. That doesn't really matter for us with Bassett on the mound and with Nick Kurtz here in this spot. Now, Bassett, like I said, 8.10 ERA against those lefties, 1.6 home runs per 9. Maybe Kurtz gets a home run too. I do definitely like him to get over this 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, though. So we're taking Nick Kurtz here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And Josh Van just had an amazing second round, almost knocking him out. Back to the video. I'm going to keep on updating you guys, even though you know the result. It's just a ton of fun. Next, we're taking Munetaka Murakami here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I just think that the White Sox have been on absolute fire. I do kind of like them to win this game at home here against Seattle once again. Gilbert 2-3 with a 4.30 ERA, and White Sox got a beast on the mound. Martin is 5-1 with a 1.64 ERA. Absolutely phenomenal. Murakami, we had him right here, I do believe, is when he hit his, it was Friday, when he hit his home run. I kind of like him on Sunday to do it again, especially against Gilbert, who's got two, he gives up 2 to the left-handed batters per 9 innings, which we absolutely love there for us. Murakami, he had a bad game on Saturday. Didn't do anything at all, even though they won 6-1. And I do like the White Sox to take this series at home. I like Murakami to have a big game. He could do this with one swing of the bat. Give us Munetaka here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we got Miguel Vargas over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's done it in 6 of his last 10. He's been on absolute fire this series, getting 2 and 7, having an amazing game on Saturday. Like him to carry that into Sunday. Now, nothing really jumps off the screen at you as far as data against right-handed pitchers or Gilbert's data against those right-handed batters. I just think that Vargas, he's riding high right now. I like him to get it 3 in a row here in this series. Think he's going to close it out on a strong note here against the Seattle Mariners. And I think he's going to be a factor in the fact that I think the White Sox are going to win this game. I do think they're going to score a good amount of runs. I like them for about 5 to 6 runs here on Sunday. They can be a little bit weird, but I like Vargas here in this spot over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we got Nico Horner, and we're just taking him for 1 total base. As you can see, he's done it in 7 of his last 10, 1.2 average as well. Now, normally we're all hits, runs, and RBIs, which I do still think is the best player prop that you can take in the MLB. But I'm a man of the people, and I've heard you guys. A lot of you guys are kind of sick of that. So we'll start doing some total bases for you. We'll show you guys what you should be taking in that department. As you can see here, Nico Horner, 0-0 so far to start this series against the Rangers. They got beat in a pretty big fashion here on Saturday as well, not scoring a run at all. The Cubs have been absolutely hot. I do not think that they're going to get cold again. I just think they had a bad game. I like them to pick it up here on Sunday, win or lose. I do think they put up a good amount of runs here for us on this one. And as you can see, DeGrom against those right-handed batters, 0.87 ERA. Which is not great. But honestly, what we're looking at here is the batting average against, that 326 batting average against. We absolutely love that. Slugging percentage, 435. We simply need Nico Horner to get a hit on Sunday, and I think he's going to do just that. So we're taking Nico Horner for just 1 total base. Another guy that's been pretty hot as of late, he's only done it in 5 of his last 10, but he's had some big games. And we're taking Tyler Soderstrom in this spot for just 1 total base. Once again, basically a hit parlay on so far. But as you can see, 0-0 against Baltimore in this series. I don't think he's going to have too much. He's not facing good enough pitchers to keep this up. So I do like him to have a little bounce back here on Sunday against the Orioles. And as you can see, some absolutely phenomenal numbers against Bassett, a decent sample size as well. 9 plate appearances. He's batting that 286, 714 slugging percentage, 1 extra base hit, 5 total bases, 2 hits, and 5 total bases is insane. Against those righties, 253. Bassett against those lefties, a 380 batting average. And we're just taking them for 1 here, but this play at the end is still a 3.25, a little bit safe, but we love it here on Sunday. We're taking Tyler Soderstrom to come out of the funk here on Sunday and end up getting a hit for us and some total bases, clearing us out on this one. And this Van Tierra fight is absolutely amazing. Van's actually got a 91% chance of winning now, according to Polymarket, because Polymarket has got nothing to do with me, but they're a big sponsor of the UFC, which I'm not really a sponsor. Somebody wrote like, oh, never listen to a guy that works for the books. Dude, I just hit these dudes up, tell them what I do, get a code so you guys can get some promos. And honestly, if you want the God's honest truth, nobody else is going to tell you this, but you can use pretty much any code. I mean, they have commercials all the time. That's why I throw in that 30 days of premium in hopes that you maybe like me enough and you want some 30 days of premium to get that boost and to get the deposit match so you can come join the squad. But there's tons of codes out there. I just hope you use FFAPE when you sign up for Polymarket to help support the channel. But this fight's amazing, and it's super hard. We'll get into this in a minute. I'm just going to talk here for a second. It's super hard to do these videos on certain nights, especially when there's some kind of late night game or fight going on. This is the only time doing these videos feels like a job because I am a authentic, true sports fan. I've lived for this stuff. And I have to do this video while watching the video so you guys I can get it out to you guys and we can lock in together. But I do absolutely love doing these videos. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying some of these times I'm like, damn, I wish I was just watching the fight and not doing this. But we're having fun together. It's like, as long as I keep it casual, it doesn't feel like work when I'm watching these things. But we love Byron Buxton here. End of the story there. I think he gets over 2 or 1.5 total bases. Honestly, don't be surprised if he gets over 2.5. We do like him for a home run on Sunday. I know he did it on Saturday. I know we usually never go with a guy to do it back to back. Something's just telling me he's going to do it again. Every time I go on and look to see what Byron Buxton has done, it seems like every time I look, the dude's got a home run. We're going to take him for 1 on Sunday. He's going up against Gavin Williams, who is a pretty good pitcher. I mean, he's 5-2 with a 3.28 ERA. Like I said, Buxton just absolutely dominated here on Friday and Saturday, having huge games. So this was Friday. His Saturday stats aren't up yet, but he did have a home run on Saturday, and we like him to do it again. I mean, he's got 3 hits, 4 total bases, 1 extra base hit against Gavin Williams with a 429 batting average. I think he's just going to have a big day, either a home run, maybe even a double, 2 hits, something to clear us out on this total bases. Now let's look at the home run. As you can see, he's done it Friday and Saturday. Can he do it 3 days in a row? Now I'm starting to question it. But something's telling me to take him. And whenever I take a guy and then take him off the slip, he doesn't get it done. So maybe I'll show you 2 different variations in this video of our 3-man. We'll leave Buxton off 1. It'll still be worth taking both. But I do like him for 1 on Sunday. And look, he did it against Toronto every single game. So it's not out of the ordinary for him to do so in a series. So actually, that makes me like it even more and feel a little bit more comfortable with it. And the fact that he's got 8 plate appearances, a 429 batting average, and hasn't put one out of the yard against Williams. That actually, as I'm digging into this a little bit more, I'm liking it even more. So we're taking Byron Buxton for 2 total bases and a home run here on Sunday. So this is exactly how we're locking them in. We broke down the stats for you guys, and this is how we're taking them. We got Nick Kurtz and Shea Langoliers both over 1.5, and then we got Vargas and Murakami there over 1.5 each. This is an 8.25x payout on this one. We absolutely love that one. And this one was a 3.25. We got Tyler and Nico for just 0.5 total bases, basically a hit. And then we do like Byron Buxton to have a big day against Cleveland on Sunday and clear us out for that 3.25x payout over on Prizepicks, where you bet 5, you get 50 with code FFAPE. But if you take advantage of Sleeper, you get a free $20 without depositing, a $100 deposit match, a free 30 days of premium. You also get a free square to add to the play. And honestly, going back to the Stan.store, diversify your funds because each app has its own promos every day. So you can get discounted lines, different ones, mix it up, make sure you're spreading out your money to get the most bang for your buck. But sign up for Sleeper with code FFAPE, send me the proof to the number below, and you can lock in with us for 30 days for absolutely free. Now, These next two plays are two different three-mans in the MLB. They're risky. So go on ahead and do code FFAPE on Betr to get your $200 in no sweat entries. If they don't win, you get your money back, which is phenomenal. This is our first three-man, Shea Langoliers, Byron Buxton for 3 in a row, and then Jordan Walker on Sunday. One of my favorite games to target on the slate is that Seattle-San Diego game. I think it's going to be massive for the player prop department on that one. And then the next one is Nick Kurtz, Munetaka Murakami, and Nolan Gorman. Those are the 3 home run parlays we're playing on Sunday, or the 2 three-man home run parlays we're playing on Sunday. Lock them in straight if you can. It's always the safest option. And then our sportsbook play of the day, we're locking in on Polymarket. Use code FFAPE, get a free $20 when you deposit 20 and skip that million-man wait list, all with code FFAPE, and you get a free 30 days of premium as well. Again, deposit, screenshot, number below. And this is what we're taking. I just think the Athletics are going to dominate this one. Bassett on the mound for the Orioles, not good. I like the Athletic bats. They've been absolutely monstrous, and I think they get it done again on Sunday. And Josh Van with the 5th-round knockout. That's a full sweep in the UFC. All we got is Shimaev, I guess, for the free play. So I guess I can't say full sweep, but Shimaev for the free play, but premium, full sweep in the UFC department. Let's get it going. Let's keep on winning. Have a great Sunday.